Miles and the Empty Cans. The Miller family, Miles, Audrey, and Finn, loved their little house, but they didn't love their big trash can. Every week, it was overflowing, a mountain of plastic and paper bags waiting for the truck. "We can do better," Miles declared one Saturday morning, holding up an empty milk jug. Their first change was composting. Finn built a wooden bin in the backyard. Every time they had banana peels or carrot tops, Audrey would carry them out. It felt odd at first, like burying treasure, but soon the scraps turned into rich, dark soil. Next came plastic. Miles had the hardest job, talking to Mrs. Grumbles, the next-door neighbor, about the plastic bags that kept blowing into their yard. "Recycling is too much trouble, dear," Mrs. Grumbles sighed, sweeping a bag back toward Miles. Miles didn't give up. He brought Mrs. Grumbles a colorful, reusable tote bag and a piece of paper that said, "One-use plastic-free challenge." She just shrugged, but she kept the tote bag anyway. Reducing plastic at home was easier. They started making their own bread and bringing metal containers to the grocery store for things like nuts and oats. Their pantry shelves looked like a chemistry lab, full of jars and containers. With the new compost, it was time for a garden. Finn and Miles dug up a patch of lawn. It was slow work, and the first little lettuce leaves were nibbled by rabbits before they even grew big enough for a sandwich. Audrey helped them put up a tiny mesh fence. Soon, the garden was full of fat, red tomatoes and bright green zucchini. When Miles brought his packed lunch to school, full of their own produce, his friend Liam made a face. "That looks so weird," Liam said. "It's homegrown," Miles said proudly. "We even biked to school this morning." Biking took longer than driving, and Finn sometimes showed up to work a little sweaty, but the fresh air felt good. One afternoon, Miles was weeding the garden when he noticed a small, bright green sprout next to the fence. He rushed closer. It was a perfect zucchini. Then he heard a sound. It was Mrs. Grumbles, standing by the fence. "My grandson loves zucchini bread," she mumbled, pushing her reusable tote bag full of plastic into his hand. "Maybe I could trade you some flour for that, and maybe you could tell me how to start a compost pile?" Miles smiled. The big trash can finally empty. They hadn't just changed their habits, they had changed their whole street.